Ladies and gentlemen, what's up? This is BC. In the backyard again. I have some chickens here around and a cat. Pretty funny. Anyways, let's get right into it. Are you an expert or are you a reporter? Are you an expert or are you a reporter? Key distinction there you need to make. Okay? I was on a Zoom call and this was just brought up in regular conversation in reference to some of the things that we were discussing, and it stuck with me. And that's why I'm presenting it to you now as a question, because when it was brought up, it clicked in my mind and I said, that's definitely a unique value proposition for me compared to other people. Most people are trying to be perceived as experts, but they're simply reporters. They report. They're not speaking from a position of experience or having mastered these tools and concepts and beliefs and philosophies that they speak of. They're merely a gateway, meaning they received or learned the information and now they're passing it to you. They haven't themselves demonstrated mastery in it or proficiency or a true deeper level understanding of it. Maybe they just articulate the point well. But are you an expert or are you a reporter, right? The people who are reporters, who wear the badge and say, yes, I'm a reporter, nothing wrong with it. But when you get mixed up, when you think you're one but you're the other, that's the problem. So if you're listening to this and you're wanting to be a reporter, give information, be a gateway of information, fantastic. Do it to the fullest and say you're a reporter. There's nothing wrong with that. We need that. We need honest and forthcoming reporters at every level, whether it's through politics, whether it's through business, sales, real estate, news, the stock market, whatever it is. We need it. We need it. Now, expert. For you to hang your hat as an expert, you had to have done something in the field that you're reporting on, that you're discussing, right? Because you can report on something even if you're an expert. But if you're going to teach, if you're going to give information, and you're now wearing the hat of the expert, you better be able to show. You better be able to prove it, right? And this is one of the reasons I know I've grown organically and done so much is I don't speak about a million different things, but the things that I teach on, I have lived them, I have embodied them. When I tell you to wear a belief or philosophy, it's because I exhibit it in my life. If I tell you to use this technique in a sales situation, I've used that technique hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of times. I've knocked on 100,000 doors, I think, or something like that, right? I made tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of phone calls. I've done so much, right? In regards to communication, I've done a bunch of certifications and spoken. I did 100 free speaking gigs before I ever did a paid one. So if you look at free and paid now, I've done hundreds and hundreds of speaking engagements. So if I speak to you about communication and public speaking, I can hang my hat on something, right? Now I'm not going to sit here and list all my credentials to you. For those of you who have been following me now for 8, 9, 10 years, you know. I don't have to list them anymore. Proven myself. But you need to understand that when I speak to you about certain subjects and I may give off the impression that, yes, this is an expert, well, I can back it up. I can back it up. Which is why if you're documenting on social media, you don't have to be an expert when you come out. Just share with the world what you're doing like I did. Then later on, you can be the expert once you get more experience. It's not a problem. You start where you start. But are you an expert or are you a reporter? Make a decision and start from there. If you're a reporter, stop trying to be an expert. If you're an expert, stop trying to be a reporter. Do what you do and do what you do correctly, congruently. That's what you want. That's truly what you want. So I'll keep this message short and sweet. You want to make sure that what you're doing, you do it correctly. You identify with it correctly. Otherwise, it gets lost in the mix. People can see through the BS. We're in 2022, right? Distrust of people online and in person is through the roof, as it should be. Stop trying to be something that you're not, like I said in the other video, right? But the moment that you have achieved the expertise and you're acknowledged by your peers in that industry or that trade or that genre, or whatever it is that you do, the other high level peers, then you can hang your hat on something. Then you can teach and do what it is that you do. Okay, that's it for this one, guys. BryanCasella.com for my courses like Modern Success, which is my coaching and other courses. I'm also doing the event My Voice Will Go With You, which will be the 13th and the 14th in person and streamed online, and everybody receives a recording. This one's going to be focused more on communication, NLP, hypnosis, and that kind of stuff. I put more details on my website. Highly, highly, highly recommend you go to that one. All right, see you guys.